Let's do our clap.
Introduction clap, synchronization clap.
Yes.
Are we doing 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, the same as always.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
You were so off for me.
No, I was...
By like a second.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
We don't need to do another clap.
So you didn't clap with me?
I did. I clapped.
I didn't hear it.
Because I clapped exactly when you did.
Okay, well, it'll be good enough, I guess. Why don't you introduce the podcast this time? Because I introduced it last time.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Equality.
Hi, welcome back. This is Sure Why Not. And I'm pretty sick. So I'm going to sound horrible this entire episode.
Sounds about right.
So, say hello to Carlos.
You mean...
Yes, I'm saying hello to you. Or Carlos, say hi.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And yeah. So
awesome. Great. I'm glad you guys are back. If you watched the first episode or watched, I mean, I guess you could technically watch it, although there's nothing to watch on the screen. But welcome back if you're back. If not, make sure you check out episode 1 where we introduce ourselves and talk about ourselves. We're going to be expanding on that today, as well as talking about other shenanigans. I guess we could start off by talking about how the shenanigans of getting the first episode released.
Yeah.
And how,
I mean,
like, everything went wrong. Possible.
Yeah, so I recorded on the wrong microphone. So I actually recorded out of my laptop, which made me sound horrible. Hopefully this sounds better.
It's a little better. Yeah, because well, I mean, you're recording on a laptop anyway, but not from you were supposed to be recording from your headphone microphone, and then you send me the audio, and I'm like, this sounds kind of echoey, but I'm like, all right, it just must be the headphones must not be very good, the microphone, and then you start typing on your keyboard, and I could instantly tell that it was coming from like the mic on the computer. Because you could hear like the inside of the computer echoing the keys.
It was funny too because I was trying to mute my headset while I was talking or while I wasn't talking,
which didn't do anything, obviously.
And I was like, why is it receiving the sound still? I guess it just must override the mute that I set, but I don't know how that works.
Oh my god. So you knew that it was picking something up.
Yeah, I didn't know how, but it was.
Yeah, it must be the force. It's just the force of your voice is just,
too powerful.
Breaking the mute seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but editing that first episode was horrendous, especially for me, because I started out by using one software, and then the software maybe I could, no, I won't clip anything in here, but the software basically started like taking the audio files and kind of like
I know what you mean,
mixing around our voices, and then all of it, like our intro music would just be like randomly in the middle of the podcast for no apparent reason.
I don't know why that happened.
That was the most bizarre thing that's probably ever happened to me on ever recording anything or editing anything ever. It was interesting. And then from that, well, originally, and I'm hoping I can try and do this for this one. I probably won't. I'll probably get it maybe for the third or fourth, but I want to get it so that on our background for the video, at least, like next to us, there'll be a little audio visualizer thing. So like we know who's talking, kind of thing. But
I just blew my nose, and nobody knows because I muted my microphone.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I was listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to have an audio visualizer, like basically what you're seeing on Audacity, but like live
Right.
with the audio,
Yeah.
and it's really hard to do. So
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping to get it done at least for this episode, if not the next one. And yeah, but the new software I'm using is working pretty well, and there's a bunch of cool little what's it called, features that help a lot with, I can like bookmark certain timestamps so I know, and color code the bookmarks so I know that that I need to go back and touch that up and whatnot. So this is definitely better with this other software because it doesn't randomly play fucking random sound effects throughout the audio.
Yeah, that was
and
really
put the
weird.
beginning at the end, at the end of the beginning, and oh my god.
Yeah, because
So
I know
weird.
that we were listening to it together.
No, it was weird too because it would put your audio into my audio because I would mute my audio and I would hear myself in your audio. It made no sense.
And then we like had the outro playing, but it was also like the middle of the conversation, like you said before. And
No, it
we
wasn't
had-
the outro because I hadn't added the outro into that. It was the intro.
Oh,
song.
it was the intro music at the end.
Yeah, and in the
Oh.
middle and stuff. No, it
That
was
was
like
so
we'd
weird.
do the clap. We'd be like, "Oh, 3, 2, 1, clap," and then it would just be like, "Intro music, thanks." It was really weird and annoying, and it took a long time because we recorded on a Wednesday. And
Well,
when did I release it? Like a Saturday, right?
I think Saturday. I mean, you sent it to me.
Yeah. Well, when I sent it to you is when it
I
was done.
think here. Let me see
published.
when you sent it to me.
Well, I'm looking now when it was released. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Oh God, we got 8 subscribers, my guy. Damn. Yeah, it was released 4 days ago.
I
A Saturday, yeah.
I told some friends, so they're probably gonna listen to this one too. So say hi.
Sick. Well, welcome to our podcast. Yeah, I gave it to one of the guys in my class, although his English isn't great.
Oh, great.
But he's like he's like weird. He's like, I want to live in the States. Like he's one of those people who's like, I want to go really bad and live there. And I'm like, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, honestly, I
Good luck with that.
I don't get why people like have
Huh?
that desire. I mean, depends where he wants to go. Do you know where he wants to go?
I think he definitely wants to. He's all about like, oh, dude, Hollywood, California, and I'm like,
Yeah, he got tricked. He got tricked by the scam of it.
Yeah, well, the quote unquote American dream, right?
Yeah, but
Like,
that's
come here
only
and
if
make
you're
yourself a life.
some entrepreneur.
Yeah, basically. But what were we talking about?
There's the podcast troubles.
Well,
We
with
need to.
uploading
Well,
what?
yeah. When did you upload it? When did you
It was Saturday, and so it took me like what, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I was also working on another thing actually with
Nice.
because my dad, you know how he does like acting,
Yeah.
so he wanted me to do an audio or not an audio, a video book or something like that, which like actors have done apparently, so that like
Like a monologue?
it's like a video. No, it's like a video with different scenes you've done, and
Oh.
so
Well, that
that
must
you
have
can
been
send
time
it- So you
consuming.
can send it to like people like who want to hire, like with your application or whatever, and so they see. It's like a video resume basically of all the
Right.
things that he's been in.
Well,
so
that
I
makes
had to,
sense. That seems cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, but it took up a lot of time, and it was very and so that I was trying to do that and the podcast at the same time. So that didn't help, but now I can just focus on the podcast.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Which is good.
we did change our schedule a bit. You know, after one episode, we know what we messed up on from the get go.
Well, and there's gonna be more
Yeah.
with this episode. I'm already seeing it coming.
But we'll figure it out. And I mean, right now we know that we're probably gonna upload on Mondays, right?
Yeah, so I get the weekend to edit.
Okay. So
I mean, yeah, because
if
I only
you're
have
already a fan,
mornings and stuff to edit, so
yeah, if you're already a fan, Monday's your day. But
Monday.
we're probably only
Monday's your
talking
day.
to like 8 people.
Well, yeah. Well, how many? It got 33 views, so that's 33 people who might think about watching it again. You know, listen to it again, maybe, possibly.
Hopefully. I
But
think
yeah.
we're cool. My friends said
think-
that they liked it.
Well, that's
So,
good. Well, then they can come back and listen to it again.
yeah. Hi, guys.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun editing it, actually, like adding a little mini, like the thing at the end with Dylan saying bye.
Oh, yeah. I loved that. That was hilarious.
And then the sexy music part I did actually add in the end.
You did.
And I think that was it, basically. And then editing out roasts of certain people.
You know what? What if
What?
we had like a little like blooper reel and we just left it at the end?
I was thinking of doing that, but like after a couple episodes and taking all of the ones together and just making it
Oh,
one.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
I don't
super
know.
fun.
Yeah. But we have to make a couple episodes still, and you know.
That'd be so hard though. Because it's not like the freaking audio waves say like what we're saying. That'd be cool if it did.
What do you mean?
Like, you don't know what you say. Like, when you're looking at Audacity, you don't know
Mhm.
what we're saying on the sound waves. You just see the sound waves and you have to listen to it.
Right. But I mean, we'll remember like, oh yeah, like episode 1 such and what. Oh yeah, we, you know. And then I'd be like, okay, I'll go back and look for it and stuff.
Of course.
And you know, we kind of, I mean, after a couple episodes, yeah, maybe we'll forget, but it won't be impossible to do. It'd be cool. I don't know. It's an idea. Let us know what you think.
Yes,
Would you like to
please.
see a blooper thing? Plus, I'm recording at like midnight, so I probably say some stupid stuff that won't end up in the in the main podcast, but I could always throw into that.
That's true.
Especially if I had a long day and I'm tired, you know. Like I already messed up talking like twice today. But
It's okay. I mess up talking all the time.
well, yeah, and you're sick, so you know.
Yeah, so I'm trying even harder to talk normally.
You're trying even harder to talk normally.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying to talk super clear. Super clear.
You sound like someone trying to like force their accent out, like British people like trying to sound American.
When they do, when other countries do like American accents.
Yeah, like like when Australians. I've heard
Like-
Australians try to do like non-accented English, and it's just the funniest thing to try to listen to because they actually have to like put effort in, like they like
Shred
like-
it, bruh.
like they're gonna break a sweat if they don't stop doing it. It's good.
Crikey.
Oh my god. We're gonna get some Australian guy being like, I don't appreciate being mocked. Oh,
It's
sorry.
not mocking,
Sorry.
it's appreciation.
Yeah, dude. I actually have a friend who's Australian, and his mom is Australian. Like she actually has the accent. He doesn't have it because he's super American.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, she's got an accent. His dad has an accent. And they go back to Australia all the time. And I like the accent. It's pretty. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a cooler British accent. We've totally gone off like.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm
We've
trying
gone
to
from
think of something
editing
to
the
compare it
podcast
to.
to Australians. It's kind of like American and then like Southern American, sort of.
They don't even speak the same language.
What?
Most of them.
Australians and British?
Oh, I thought you said America and South America.
No, I meant like Southern,
Oh,
like from
so
the
like
South of
New
the United
Yorkers,
States.
and then like people from like
Like South Carolina.
yeah,
Yeah. Or like California versus New York
Yep.
in itself is already a huge difference. I mean, those are accents. It's not like dialects, you know, because like, well, I guess you could call American and British English different dialects because they have different words, maybe. Technically, sort of. No.
Would you like some crumpets?
I mean, like it's like Spanish, like European Spanish compared to South American, Central American Spanish. Like they have nothing in common, you know.
Right.
I mean, okay, well they do obviously because it's the same language, but there is differences, and I've actually heard from people in Spain, and at least the southern part of Spain where I'm at, talk about how South American Spanish is actually more to what Spanish used to sound like during colonial times than the Spanish we speak here.
That's super weird.
Well, because if you think about it, right, the Spanish that arrived in the Americas was the colonial Spanish, and it just
Right.
stayed that way. While here in Spain, it's developed to the what you'd call Castellano, the modern version of Spanish, I guess. Because like
it.
in
I
Spain,
love it when you talk Spanish to me.
in South America, for example, like car is carro,
Oh,
which is what you would use. Like here, you would call that for like a carriage, like what a horse pulls,
what's
right?
okay?
So it's just older Spanish. So I guess it's more to what it was before.
Back in my day, we used to speak
Back-
Spanish right.
Back in my day when I was conquering Central America with
Oh,
Cortez.
back in my day when we found El Dorado.
Oh, wasn't El Dorado like? Didn't they think it was in Central America? But then like the legend at least, and then like I heard something about it being somewhere else. Like
I don't know. I
and
just know the
another
movie.
legend.
Have you seen the movie?
Well, yeah, of course I've seen the movie. What do you
I
think
love that
am?
movie.
Yeah, that was a Disney movie, right?
No,
Or was it? Oh, it was
No.
Pixar.
no.
No? Oh shit! I'm gonna get roasted for that. Who
I
made El
think-
Dorado?
Maybe it
I'm
was.
pretty sure it was a Disney movie.
No, it's not. I promise you. Maybe it was DreamWorks.
It is made by. Well, it's actually a Spanish movie.
Ooh.
I don't see who it's made by. Oh no, it's an American animated adventure film. So
Oh my
never mind.
god.
Narrated music.
I'm telling you,
edited
it's DreamWorks. Buster.
Oh yeah, it's DreamWorks.
Yeah, I told you. That's what I said.
Why didn't DreamWorks buy Star Wars? They probably would have done a better job with it.
Did you see what
Yeah,
DreamWorks
let's
did with Madagascar?
Yeah,
Yeah, they wouldn't do very good either.
yeah, I guess. I mean, they're kind of like Disney 2.0.
Honestly, if you wanted a better Star Wars, you would hope
It
that.
should have just
They
stayed
should've
with
just-
LucasArts.
Yeah, they should have just not made any more.
LucasArts? Lucasfilms. What the fuck am I saying?
Well, LucasArts is the people that made like the video games.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Okay, well, they're
Yeah.
the same company. Well, not the same company, but they're in.
They're like sub
In with
companies
each
or
other.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sad boy hours with Disney and Star Wars. Did you, well, and then there's EA, which EA is just under fire with like every game they make recently. And they're dealing with Star Wars games, which I'm worried about because they're releasing a new one soon in late 2019. The Fallen Order, Fallen Jedi, or Fallen Order, I think, or what's it called? Fallen Order, I think. Which actually more details came out about that. Did you hear about that or no?
No.
Apparently, it's going to take place right after Order 66.
Oh shit, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, so like it's gonna be about like the hunting of the Jedi, and we'll probably see like Inquisitors. Well, actually, the Inquisitors didn't come until afterwards when Vader was fully like in "I'm going to murder Jedi" mode, you know. Because in the beginning he was kind
Hang
of
on.
like, "Oh
Okay.
shit."
Can we take a pause?
Can we take a pause?
Yeah,
we can take a
hold
pause.
on a second.
Just don't stop recording.
Let's just make this clear
Yeah.
to all the viewers. Okay, I'm not pausing the podcast right now. I'm just pausing.
I
I'm
thought
pausing
you.
you.
Were, pausing.
I know.
You're pausing me. Okay. You should have made that clear.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But we are Star Wars nerds. Not as bad as like
I wouldn't call
others.
it nerds. I'd call it
Star Wars enthusiasts.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
That's what we are.
Also known as nerds.
Yeah. But like we're cool.
Yeah, there's going to be
at
a
the
heavy
same time.
influence. There's going to be a heavy influence of Star Wars in this podcast, as well as gaming and other nerdy ass concepts and topics such as technology, probably cars eventually.
Yeah, so please don't bully us.
Yeah, no cyberbullying.
Yeah.
You'll get scolded.
Okay.
Anyway, like I was saying,
Yeah.
the new game is so it's gonna be taking place around that time. Hopefully, we'll see some of Vader because like Vader's starting to turn into like one of my favorite characters. It used to be the Fett.
Okay, I just hope they don't
like
make
Vader
him like super
in that
prominent.
black leather. You know,
I hope they just don't. Yes, I hope they don't make him
like sing and dance.
I want him to stay as the mysterious figure that he was. You know, like even back in like the original.
But
movies.
at the same time, I don't, because like the comics explain a lot about him, and you actually get a lot of background into like what he was going through. Like there's the Vader comics, you know, the ones I was reading when I was still living there.
Yeah.
So I've been watching Star Wars Theory, like read them and stuff, and like talk about the episodes and stuff. You know, his castle on Mustafar.
Yes.
Yeah, that originally was supposed to be a portal to the afterlife to meet Padme. Yeah. And
That's
it worked.
Insane. What?
Yeah. But then it was like trippy. He like brought a old like ancient Sith back. It was like you have to watch the whole thing because like he brought an ancient Sith back who like betrayed him, and then like it was crazy. So yeah, you got to watch it. I definitely recommend you go subscribe to Star Wars Theory because he's got, if you're into Star Wars at least, because
that's insane.
Yeah, he goes. Yeah, I only have the first couple of comics, but I want to get the whole series. But yeah, put them on my Star Wars shelf. Anyway,
that was a total tangent. We were gonna save that for a whole nother episode where we just talked about Star Wars, but
that's just scratching the surface. We'll probably dedicate a whole episode just to Star Wars, and we're gonna go way into deeper thought into all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, we could make an episode all about the canceled game, the 1313.
That actually be
that's
really
coming.
Cool.
There's a fan making it. You know, it's still coming. Mm-hmm. There's a fan who's like crowdfunded, and he's got enough money to do it, and he's gonna do it, and he got permission from Lucasfilm or LucasArts, I guess, technically in this, or EA technically, I guess, because they own the rights, but
well, they don't.
EA owns the rights for Star Wars games. Yeah, they do.
I thought it depended on the year.
No, I'm pretty sure they own the rights.
Well, obviously,
until Disney tells them no.
I'm not a business major.
Neither am I.
I know.
Definitely nowhere near a business major. Anyway, I guess we can move on.
Yeah,
We've already been talking for almost 30 minutes, and it's only been about Star Wars. I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna happen so soon, but you know, that's us, I guess.
Yeah, it can't. I've been holding in all this talk about Star Wars too because we haven't talked about Star Wars in a while, actually. To be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
This is gonna be a huge year for Star Wars. There's so much stuff coming out.
We just send each other Star Wars memes. We never.
Actually, speaking of which, I think I had a meme that I wanted to show you, and I didn't show it to you. Possibly.
You always just send me memes. Right? You don't actually ask how I'm doing.
Yeah, because I don't care about how you're doing. I just care about you laughing at my Star Wars memes. And even if you're not doing well, I know that my Star Wars meme will make you be well.
He has a terminal illness. Prescribe him Star Wars
Prequel memes.
prequel memes. Doctor, he's made a perfect recovery.
Oh, incredible. Have you heard about the recent news with PewDiePie with his meme review?
No.
He's gonna have Elon Musk actually on it.
Are you serious?
Elon Musk literally tweeted at him saying meme review host or whatever, and he had like a machine gun in his hands.
That's
So
awesome.
I think it's because he had Ben Shapiro on. You saw
Right.
that episode, right?
Yeah,
that
I
thing
saw
was hilarious. And I think he's gonna have him on, and if that happens, oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. Also, this is a side note. Everybody, please go subscribe to PewDiePie. Got to do our part, but yeah, I think we can move on.
Is bitch lasagna copyrighted?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Okay, put that in.
He made it that way because he's tired of people being lame with copyright strikes and stuff. Speaking of which, I'm actually wearing my bitch lasagna merch right now.
It sounds like you're trying to show me, but I can't even see.
Yeah, I'm holding the
Wow,
thing.
I can't see it, but it sounds
Hear the
super
fabric?
cool.
It sounds like really detailed. I like the detail on the sound that you're giving me.
I like the
fabric.
way it looks. It looks really nice. I can
Yeah,
tell
I like
by
the way it looks in my ears.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, we're done with this conversation. It's going into just dumbness. I guess we wanted to talk more about how we met and clarify things, I guess, or go more into detail
Yeah.
with
Okay. That
the
is true.
situations that caused the bromance that we have. So yeah, we basically met because we kind of lived together. I think
Right.
that probably helped a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what we need to clarify.
I think
I guess
you were just
What?
you were very nice and you were very welcoming, and like I was really nervous. Yeah.
Well, I think I was nice and welcoming because I also was nervous and didn't know. Because, I mean, it's freshman year of college. It's the first time you're living alone. At least for me.
Actually, you know what did it?
What?
I'll tell you exactly what did it.
Oh shit!
I walked in your
We're getting
room,
some deep
okay,
secrets here.
and
Mhm.
I saw your decor. Like I saw like your ammo crates that you had, and then I saw
Oh my
Yeah.
patch. My
I
patch
saw your
wall.
patches on the wall, and then I
I'll
saw
include an
like your
image.
Star Wars figurines, and I was like, dude, this
Did I
guy.
have my Star Wars figurine out?
You had
the-
you had
The
something.
Clone
out.
Trooper one?
Yeah, I think so. But I was
I
like,
don't think I had that.
I saw something Star Wars, and so I was like, holy crap.
I remember when we were like, do you remember that like week where we just kept saying things and then we were like, oh shit, same. Oh shit, same.
Yeah, that was for
same,
literally a month.
same. And we were like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, yeah.
Like, I
that-
actually thought you were like kidding in some things where you were like same and you didn't mean it. Like you were just, I don't even know. And then you actually like knew your shit. And I was like, oh, so you,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
It was
the-
bizarre. Like our friends were like, you guys are weird. Like you should get married. And we were like, oh.
yeah.
I mean, it was weird. It was like, I don't even remember what it was like with music, and then it was with Star
Oh,
Wars, and then it was,
remember
like-
when we were like we started talking about? I think I came back to school after a weekend away, and I was like, you know what, reggae is really cool.
Oh
and then-
yeah, and I was like, okay, let me explain.
And then you were like, I freaking love reggae, and I was
Yeah,
like,
it's like, I'm
dude,
from the Caribbean.
same.
That's my shit, boy.
oh my god.
Yeah, no, but the thing that blew my mind was how into Star Wars you were, and how into Star Wars I was, and like, because I'd never had anyone that I could like
Yeah,
have theological like, or not theological, theoretical, like, abstract conversations about a sci-fi movie.
Right. And I never had
Right.
that either. And so, like, yeah. You hear that,
Yeah.
guys? Star Wars makes friends.
Star Wars.
Disney
Uh,
makes bad Star Wars.
Star Wars War. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Don't start Star Wars. Start Star Friends.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, don't start Star Wars, start wars. Oh
With
my God,
friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
just
not against
wait.
them, with them, like together,
Oh.
collaborate.
Oh. War
Yeah.
collabs. That should be a YouTube trend, just war collabs.
War collabs. Yeah, let's
It's
not
like
make that. I don't want to be
Russia and
investigated.
China are like, hey, war collab, Lamau, get
FBI,
wrecked, USA.
if we're at all popular, we're not serious.
Oh my God. I don't think we have to. Well, I mean, looking at PewDiePie's track record with the media, he literally, whenever he recommends any YouTuber now, he literally has to write in his description, "I'm not sure if he's a Nazi, so please don't attack me over
Oh my
it."
God.
That's how it's gone to that point.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, I guess just having the like really similar interests definitely helped. And the fact that we had to deal with all the shit.
Yeah, we kind of dealt with
No
everything.
pun intended.
We literally had to deal with everything, like,
It was so
together.
bad. Me and Ryan usually were the only ones cleaning the dorm, and let me just put the picture out here for you. Imagine 7, 18 to 19-ish aged, never lived alone teenagers, all of a sudden being thrown into a 3-bedroom apartment thing, and then told that, yeah, you're completely on your own, deal with cleaning, food, laundry, everything, have fun. Yeah, and you can imagine the bathrooms were
Horrendous.
for lack of a better word, disgusting.
The depths of hell.
I mean, yeah, it was
Pretty close. It was bad.
It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah.
And we
I don't
didn't
think
have
I
any...
ever. This has never happened to me before. I preferred going to the bathroom in the school bathrooms than our own bathroom.
Oh, yeah, I know. I would
That's
do
how
that
bad
too.
it was. I mean, we had to buy toilet paper for ourselves. So, like, if nobody bought toilet paper, then you were... and then, you had certain people using 16 rolls per wipe.
James.
No, we didn't have any toilet paper in the day. People were hoarding toilet paper because, like, it was like...
I remember I
it
would
was
hide
like with
some.
The Walking Dead, and, like, people were scavenging for scraps of paper. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And then me and Ryan were, like, the only ones who could clean, and, like, we had a cleaning schedule, and so certain people were supposed to clean certain things at certain tiny days or whatever, and nobody would do it. And so me and Ryan got to a point, like, 2 or 3 months before school was out, I guess, is where we just went, you know what? Fuck it. We're done, We're not cleaning anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. Because we stopped cleaning, and then literally everything got fucking disgusting in, like,
I mean, even when we
2
were
days.
cleaning it, it was hard to keep up, and so
Yeah.
it was still bad, but it wasn't as bad as it got. Like, there was moldy food in the fridge. There was the microwave disgusted me. I didn't even want to put food
Yeah.
in there. Like,
I
the
remember
table was never clean. The carpet was never clean.
I remember that I would have to wash my dishes in the sink, and everyone would leave their stuff in the sink. And so I
didn't
eventually
deal
got...
with the sink because I never had dishes because I was using paper stuff
Right.
for that exact reason.
You environment monster killer, whatever.
Fuck that. I didn't
yeah.
want to put my hands anywhere near that sink.
Yeah, I didn't either. But it's like, I didn't want to buy paper plates. I just didn't want to buy something that was,
Well, I
gonna,
had a
gonna
pack
run
of
out.
like I had a pack of like 40 for like $2, and I didn't even go through it. I think I gave
Oh.
it to James before I left.
I think you're right. Well, I don't know.
And the forks and the plate. I mean, I was like everyone's fucking silverware
That's
provider.
true. My mom
Or
just wanted
plasticware.
me to use. My mom wanted me to use like actual dishes. She was like, "Don't waste money," and I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
No, just waste your sanity.
Yeah. But yeah, like the sink was a disaster, and I remember sending in our group chat. I was like, "If your stuff's not out of the
So
sink,"
our group chat was a joke.
I know, but they listened to me. I don't know why. I remember
Because you were just very demanding, and which was good in that context.
well, because you couldn't be like reasonable. It was put your demands
It was just-
down, and
Basically,
yeah,
especially with a certain roommate you had,
and so
who
that-
didn't give a fuck anyway, and then acted like a thug about it.
yeah, and that's why I literally told everyone, I was like, if your stuff's not out of the sink, like if your stuff's not clean and out of the sink by the end of the week, it's gonna go in the trash. And at the end of the week, there was like half the stuff still in there, so I put it in a bag. I didn't throw it away because I'm not gonna throw away something that's not mine. Did you hear my
Mhm.
voice crack? That was horrible.
I'll auto tune it.
That'd be awesome. No, actually, make it echo.
What? Just like over and over and over again?
Okay, sorry. That's off
Anyway.
topic. Yeah, do whatever
Yeah.
you want. But I didn't throw it away. I just put it all in a bag, and then I put it on the balcony, and it stayed there for the rest of the year.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing that shit out there. I was like, who the hell is putting plates and Tupperwares out here?
And no one ever questioned it. No one was like, "Oh, why'd you throw my stuff
Well-
away?" Or, "Oh, did you really throw it away?" Like no one ever like asked where it went.
Well, of course, if they questioned it, you'd be like, I just fucking warned you. I mean, it's your problem.
No, if they asked where it was, I would have been like, "Hey, it's on the balcony." Like next time, listen.
Even if you had thrown it away, like, they can't question something that they were warned about, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, doesn't make any sense. I mean, it does, but...
It was just
no, it doesn't make any sense.
we basically had to parent people that shouldn't have to be parented because they're 18 and in college. So
Yeah, we were teen parents. This is our teen parent story.
what's that TV show called?
Teen mom?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
teen
we were
moms.
on that show. Find us. Let us know.
No, just kidding.
Episode
But yeah,
5,
I mean,
season
the dorm
season 3.
experience. I mean, just Dylan alone had a horrible, experience in his dorm, and he ended up having to stay at ours.
I'm sure
He
we'll
couldn't
talk about
sleep.
that next
Oh
episode.
yeah, when he's on, we'll
because
talk about it. But
that was so much, so
Yeah.
so much crap,
so much content.
so much crap in our trash can.
Oh, you mean my trash can, which I think I gave to James as well.
Yeah, we have it still.
Do you guys have it? Oh my god.
Yum.
But yeah, I gave it. You guys have like all my shit. Do you still have the mini fridge or?
Yeah, we still have the mini fridge. I still have your comforter on my bed. And
Yeah. So basically, when I moved, because I was moving to Spain after my first year, so I kind of was like, okay, well, I don't need any of this. Have it. I gave him my printer, which you still don't use, so I'm very disrespected by that. My sheets, my
Hang
trash
on.
can.
we have your
my-
printer, but we can't use it because we don't know where the fucking cable is.
Just buy one. They're universal. It's an HP printer.
Yeah, but now James bought another printer. Or he
That-
didn't buy it. He got one for like Christmas or something. And
What kind
now,
of Christmas present is that?
I don't know. And so
It's something.
we're trying to use that, but it won't work.
Oh my
either.
god! So you have a printer, a new printer, and that doesn't work.
Well, it works. It
When
just
you
takes
already
like
had
an
a printer
hour.
that worked. My printer was bomb. You're just jealous.
It was bomb. It was awesome.
It was bombarded by everyone trying to print too.
Yeah.
What else did I give you guys? I gave you. Oh, I gave you my chair.
Yes, I'm in it right now. Can you guys hear it?
My. I can't, but maybe the Audacity picks it up. And also I gave you guys what else? My plates, my first aid kit, I think too, right?
I think so.
Yeah, my first aid kit.
Oh, I have your pepper lights.
Those were your pepper lights.
No, I got them from your mom.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
That was all stuff from the restaurant when we sold it.
Nice.
That'll be another story. My parents owned a restaurant. Ta-da.
It was good. It was
Um,
good food.
I mean, it's still there. It's just
It's probably not as good anymore.
ours.
It's not
Well,
authentic
Since we
anymore.
probably won't ever name it, so that we won't ever get identified. But since we're never gonna name it, the new owner's fucking not very. I mean, from what I've heard, at least I can't speak from personal experience, but
Shoot,
apparently
I
it's
just sniffed and I didn't mute.
That's right. It's kind of dirty apparently, and quality's gone down and stuff. But I don't know. I can't speak from my own opinion. So
I'm
But yeah.
probably actually gonna go to your hometown soon.
oh really? Why's that?
My girlfriend wants to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So maybe I'll stop by, send you some pictures. And
Oh yeah, you should drive by my house, my old house. And
yeah,
stuff.
I was gonna do that too.
Cool.
Cool. Go say hi to your grandparents.
You could.
No,
You'd have to go into the private neighborhood, but yeah.
I couldn't handle the sophistication.
The what?
The sophistication that they have.
The sophistication.
Yes, they'd be like, oh hello, and I'd be
oh,
like,
dude, I didn't even tell you.
What?
So they're going to England in April,
oh,
and so I'm gonna go see them in London
oh, awesome.
for like 4 days.
That's
yeah.
good.
I'm already starting my tour of Europe.
How exciting.
Next I want to go to Germany and Italy and France and Greece, and basically everywhere. But that will have to wait till I actually have time and money to do that.
Right.
Because I mean, it's actually not that expensive. There's a train ticket called like a Europass or something, and it basically it's like a card, I guess. You buy it, it's like $500 or something, but it like gives you free access to all trains in Europe.
That's super lit.
Yeah, and then you just like stay in hostels or like stuff like that, and you can basically go around. My mom did it, I think.
I thought hostels were for like hookers and stuff.
No, those are brothels.
Oh, I always get those two mixed up.
A big difference. Hostels are like I don't even know what they are, but I'll look up the definition of a hostel.
I think I told James one time that brothels were for nuns.
Oh, I mean, if you're into that, an establishment which provides inexpensive food and lodging for a specific group of people, such as students, workers, or travelers. Yeah. So it's like affordable inns, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, not brothel. Hostel.
Yeah, when I told James that nuns lived at brothels, he got pretty
Oh shit!
Pretty
Someone
confused.
just subscribed to us.
ooh.
I got notified. Oh wait, no, but it says still 8.
Oh.
There should be a way to check. Oh, here, new subscriber, you. New subscriber, Brianna. New subscriber, Piccolo.
How do you look at
Piccolo
this?
guy. It's in the notifications.
Okay, I'll check it later.
That's pretty cool. All right. But yeah, so the dorm was an interesting experience. Classes itself was another experience. The notorious room next to the. Oh, dude, I could totally talk about the diversity. What was it called? The diversity
The diversity center?
center and my experience in there in the what was it called during orientation? Do you remember that story with my shirt and everything?
No?
Remember I wore the blue line shirt?
Oh, yeah.
And there was that whole thing that went on about. I could totally talk about that today or tomorrow or whenever we record the next episode or something. Actually, I'm gonna write that down because I forgot about that. I'll just write it here. Yeah, but there's a lot of stories about that at that school.
Okay. Well, let's move on a little bit.
Okay, move on. Sure.
Yeah, because we're at like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I have written that CBU calling me.
So I know.
What does that mean? I have no idea about this.
Okay, so remember the other college that I applied to?
The one that you stopped the application when
Yeah.
you found out you were accepted into East Bay. Yeah.
Yeah, so they liked me. I know I told you about this, but I didn't tell you the details.
Mm-hmm.
They basically called me
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Hey, like if you're interested, we have a kinesiology program online completely. Like it's all online and it's significantly cheaper tuition."
Ooh.
And I was like, "That'd be super awesome, but I'm already in a school." So I was like, "Unfortunately, I can't do it." And he was like, "Okay, well, do you want us to take you off the call list?" And I was like, "Unfortunately, yeah, you're gonna have to take me off because I'm not interested."
Mm.
So, but then he was like, "Well, if anything changes, we have a fully online master's in kinesiology online too."
Ooh.
Yeah, so I might, somehow get a master's there after I graduate because that'd be pretty cool.
Jesus.
But
That would.
I'm already gonna have like 8 years of schooling as it is, since I'm like double majoring and then graduate school. My voice cracked again.
It's normal. You're sick.
Or I'm just going through puberty.
Yes, at almost 20 years old.
Yeah. Sometimes people are late, a late bloomer.
Yeah, I mean, if someone's having puberty at 20, that'd be quite an interesting sight. But wow, well, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about online schooling, to be honest. Because
Me
I feel like
neither.
I feel like if I did online schooling, I'd like totally like flake, like.
Yeah. I think I'd be like a slob or something.
Well, like I wouldn't like. I'd be so lazy to not lazy, but like I'd put it off because it's like I don't
Yeah.
have a commitment to it. Like, how do I explain it? Not commitment. It's bad wording. Like, no one's expecting me to show up to class, and nobody's expecting me to turn in homework. It's like
Right.
it's kind of just there.
I think it would take a lot of motivation and
Definitely.
self-discipline.
Yeah.
And if you had that, then I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, it'd be I mean, there's an online schooling thing for my school right now, which is a master. He has a master's in cybersecurity online through my school right now.
Well, that's kind of cool, considering that
It's
it's
really cool.
cyber security. What if your professor
Yeah.
just hacked into your computer? He was like, "Sup,
That's
time for class."
basically- my teacher started talking about cybersecurity the other day, and I actually started getting into it, and I started like writing I made a couple viruses.
Nice.
And then, because I don't know if you know, do you know what a virtual machine is?
No.
Okay, well, you basically use these programs. It's called like remote or not. What the fuck? It's called Virtual Machine by. I don't even know. I don't use it anymore because it doesn't work very well on my computer. But there's Virtual Machine by some company I can't remember. Or there's VMware, and basically what it does is it simulates a computer inside your computer.
Okay.
It's hard to explain, but it uses like you tell it how much memory of your actual computer to use, and how many cores from your CPU to use.
Interesting.
Right, and it's just another computer. Like it's like having another computer. It's kind of weird.
Inside your own computer.
Inside your computer, it's kind of funky to think about. But
Weird.
What I did is I transferred the viruses onto there and tested them. So if it would break anything,
Oh, that's super cool. So it's like a little quarantine. I can't talk.
Yeah. So like when I want to download something and I'm not sure if it has any viruses attached to it, I'll download it to my virtual machine first, and then see if it it affects it at all. And if not, then I'll actually transfer it over.
Can you use
pretty cool.
programs through it though?
Yeah, you can download like Chrome and do whatever. And
That's super cool.
I mean, it doesn't run as well as your actual computer
Of
because
course.
it's only using a fraction of what you have. Like
Right.
I have, and you can download like different operating systems. Like I have a Windows Server VirtualBox. I have an Ubuntu Linux virtual machine. yeah, I mean, you could download Mac. I think Mac OS on the one. I'm not sure how you do that, but
Yeah, I love classes where you actually like get instant
yeah.
benefit out of it, like the one you're telling me about. Like,
Oh, and just the classes I'm taking about, like networking, like computer networking.
right.
I've built all the cabling for like internet in my house.
Wow.
Like I put together all the wiring. Like whenever I need an Ethernet cord, like the certain size I want it, like I cut it and I make the header for it, and like everything. So it's
See,
definitely useful.
now that's good teaching. That's exactly what you want.
It's the difference between college and here and the college in the States, because in here in Spain, when you're in like junior year, you
Right.
basically get told to choose between like maths, science, letters, or art.
Uh-huh.
And then depending on what you choose, you basically take specified classes with those topics. So that's the time where you figure out what you want to do. You pick something and you think, oh, I don't like this, so you switch and you go back and forth. And then when you finally figure out what you want to do, 2 years have gone by, and then you go to a college for that major, and that major, you right off the bat, first day, are already taking classes that actually mean something to your major,
Uh-huh.
Well, in the States, you take a 4-year degree, and only 2 of them really are about your major.
Yeah, that's so
Here,
ridiculous.
it's all 4 years, it's about your major.
Honestly, I think the US needs to take a lot of lessons from European countries. Like,
In
and
certain aspects, yeah.
yeah,
Other way around in others, but yeah.
I have a lot of opinions about all of it, and I think
Mhm.
that could be a whole series of episodes where we just talk
Probably,
about
yeah.
stuff that could
Yeah,
change,
yeah.
maybe should change, maybe
Policies
shouldn't.
and things. Yeah.
And I would love to have Dylan there for that, or yeah, Dylan and James there
Oh.
for that.
Yeah.
So that would. Whew.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be interesting. We should definitely do that.
Yeah.
But okay, well we're pretty far into the podcast. We should probably finish up a couple of things we want to talk about.
You know what? I think we should just leave it as what it
You
is,
want to just leave it?
and we can just keep talking about whatever until
We can finish talking about this.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, okay.
but
yeah.
actually, you know what? Let's just
What?
list off what classes we're in right now,
Okay.
because I have no idea what classes you're in.
Okay.
what you're
Well, you can
learning.
start.
Okay. Well, I mean, right now I'm in a shoot. Oh, I'm in a psychology class, and
Mhm.
that's like super boring.
Yeah, I took psychology. Oh no, psychology was one I withdrew from.
No, I thought
Last
I
year.
thought you did take it because you had to do the experiments.
Oh no, I withdrew from philosophy.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
doing
that
the
was
one.
fucking
I'm doing
boring and
psychology.
Stupid.
So I mean, it's interesting. It's just super slow,
Yeah.
and the professor I feel goes off topic a lot.
Who's your professor?
I don't know, some guy.
Oh, it's not a woman, right?
No.
The woman was. I had a woman for mine. She was actually pretty cool. She spoke Spanish too, so she spoke to me in Spanish when
Nice.
I went over to talk to her and stuff.
Nice.
But anyway,
And then
what else?
I'm taking oceanography.
Okay,
Yeah, it's for GE. So
that's so dumb. That's
yeah,
what I mean.
I know, but it's
What
actually
does oceanography have to do with the body?
yeah, I know. It's actually super cool though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's cool, but it has nothing to do
Yeah.
with what you're studying.
The professor was like, "Hey, so I'm Mike. You can call me Mike or Your Highness." Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, it is pretty awesome. But he's
Okay,
super
what else?
cool. We've just been learning about space right now, so we've been
What does that
learning
have to do with oceans?
because his whole approach is, in order to learn about the oceans, you need to learn about where the oceans came from.
Mm,
Yeah, so we've been learning all about
Interesting.
space,
that's pretty
and it's
cool.
super fun. I have a friend in there, but
You have a friend?
yeah, surprisingly.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I
But
thought you'd just go downhill from when I left.
yeah, I did too, actually.
Oh my god.
But Like they don't seem interested in it at all. Like they were watching some Netflix show while
Oh, nice.
yeah, I was like, and the professor started talking about the homework, and I was like, hey, he's talking about the homework. You should probably pay attention.
Okay, what
Yeah.
else are you taking?
I'm taking nutrition and performance.
See, that makes more sense.
Yes, that is for my major.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, and it's super fun. We're learning about cardiovascular disease. And basically, don't get it because it's really hard to deal with, and they don't have a cure.
You heard it here first, folks. Don't get heart disease.
Yeah, so let me list off some
Don't recommend
preventative
it.
measures. Okay, so
Okay.
if you don't want to
This
get heart
turned into a health
disease,
podcast.
if you don't want to get heart disease, you want to eat right, you want to exercise, you don't
Basically,
want
don't
to
smoke and don't eat McDonald's.
Yes,
and you're
don't-
good.
don't smoke. That's another one. Okay, McDonald's, have it like every now and then. Don't have it every day. Okay.
Not like us
Yeah,
in college.
Not like us in college. Not going to get chicken nuggets at like 2 a.m. Okay.
3 times a week.
Yeah. Don't do that. Okay. Another preventative measure is to sleep the right amount of hours. Okay. You want to,
Oh, well, I'm getting heart disease for sure.
yeah. Yeah. You want to make sure that you get 8 hours of sleep around there. Okay. Depends on you. Carlos, you're going to die obviously because you don't sleep. And then I think the other one was stress. So don't stress, because that's a big one.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Yeah, you're dead.
I'm dead right now. I'm not even alive.
I'm gonna have to host myself now. So yeah, cardiovascular
Okay.
disease, pretty scary.
So how many classes do you have in total?
So that was 3. I have 2 more. I have 2 online. So the online ones are.
Dude, I never got an online course. It's bullshit.
I chose them because they were online. Because I don't.
I probably would have never have done them though, even if I did have online courses.
Yeah, that's what's really hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so one is macroeconomics. I've barely done anything in that one so far. And then the other one is food and culture, which is kind of
Interesting.
cool. It's not for my major, but it's interesting.
It's for GE,
Yeah.
of course.
So
What else would it be for?
I love food,
Same.
and culture is kind of cool. So best of both worlds.
There you go.
Yep.
Let me know when you talk about Spain. I can help you out with homework.
I don't think we're going to talk about Spain, but I will.
Of course you
I
will.
will say we did, so I can learn
Okay.
about Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's it. Tell me about your classes.
Cool. Well, I'm taking. Well, first of all, my schedule's from 3:20 in the afternoon till 9:45 in the afternoon.
Awesome.
So I basically want to cry myself to sleep every time I come home.
Okay, cardiovascular disease.
That's part of the reason I'm up at 12:15 recording a podcast on a Wednesday. I actually have a presentation tomorrow. Anyway, so on Mondays I have I don't even remember my schedule. Give me a second. I have databases, right? So I learn how to manage databases, and create them and design them, because databases, the way they work is you have to design like a structure, right? Because if you think about it, right, like let's say you have a website and you enter your personal details right into the website, like name, address, phone number,
Right.
date of birth, sex, weight, whatever, all that stuff.
Yeah.
All that stuff has to go in a specified what I'm going to call tables, right?
Uh-huh.
And those tables, like basically, okay, let's just say it's like a doctor's program where you're storing patients' information, right?
Yes.
So you'd get Ryan, right? And you take Ryan, that's the name, and then age 19, and then all the details that goes into different tables. You'd get assigned a patient ID, and then you basically have to design everything. And then like if you get assigned a medication, then the medication has to come from the medication table, right?
Mhm.
And assign you a medication ID, and a quantity of ID, and then where that medication came from, and who the person who creates the medication comes from, and how many of that medication you have stored, and what warehouse. Like, it's so, like, you have to think of every little detail and create tables for everything. It's hard. It's really hard. So we're using, like, an Oracle databases. It's cool. I mean, I have an advantage where everything's in English, all the commands and everything.
Okay.
So it's much easier for me because you're basically writing English sentences, like create table with a name and then insert into table, blah, blah, blah.
Do the other students have
Delete
to do that too in English?
Yeah, they have to do it in English because it's
wow.
English-based software, and so
That's tough.
I mean, they get it. I mean, but it's funny listening to them pronounce it, like create table, like students or whatever. They'd say create table, and I'm like, what?
Create.
Anyway, yeah, but anyway, so that's that, and then I have on Monday I have that, and then I have network, so computer network. So I learned how to use, like, how you'd create, like, for example, at school you have like tech rooms, right? They have like 20 computers, and how to connect all those 20 computers to a server, and like have, between, like, connecting them with switches and all that kind of computer component-y stuff. And then Tuesdays I have language, like it's a computer language class. So I learn about, we just finished doing HTML, which is like super basic. And we're just starting JavaScript now.
What's that?
So JavaScript is just
Java
code.
Okay.
Yeah, most viruses are made with JavaScript. Minecraft is programmed with Java. It's not JavaScript, but Java. So we're just dabbing into that now with scripts and different things for websites and things. And then I have operating systems class. So that's where I use the virtual machines, and I've learned all about how Windows works, all the features I have for administrating a Windows machine.
Wow.
All the little things, like using the command prompt to basically install operating systems, format different drives, and all that stuff. And then Wednesdays, which is today, which is my longest day and probably the most boring day, I have all day with the same teacher with networking and hardware. So the hardware class is literally about building computers and how they work. So I know that I'm pretty advanced in that class because I've built computers.
You've built like 4 of them?
So a lot.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what's a graphics card? What's a processor? What's RAM? What's
I don't know.
And how to put it together and taking it apart, and that's the class I learned how to build the wires in and stuff, the Ethernet wires and stuff. So, and then Thursdays and Fridays I have a class in the morning, which is called FOL, F-O-L, but it stands for a bunch of Spanish words that basically just mean employee rights. So it's like a legal class about, different contracts you can get when you get hired, what to look for in them, how they work, the rights you have as a worker, your right to a break, minimum wage, all that shit.
Right.
And that class is probably the hardest class I have because it's all legal jargon in Spanish, and I have no
it's hard enough to understand in English.
Saying. Yeah, it's hard enough as it is, like, in English or in Spanish, like, for people who speak Spanish to understand it. For me, I speak Spanish, but I don't speak that advanced,
Yeah.
And then Thursday I have that class for 2 hours, and then I have operating systems, I think, again. And then Friday I have 1 hour of the legal class, and then language and databases.
So you're actually taking computer classes?
Yeah, that's all I'm taking except my legal class, which is on Thursdays and Fridays.
You hear that, America?
And then next year I actually get to go and intern at companies. It's part of my schooling.
That's freaking awesome, dude. I want to hear about that.
Awesome. Yeah, well, that'll happen when we're on episode 500 of this podcast. if we ever get there. But yeah,
I hope
that's
we
my
do.
classes. That's my classes.
Dude, we got
I'm
like
enjoying
8
it.
subscribers. There's demand now.
We're
We
getting
gotta,
there.
yeah.
Maybe if we start getting more subscribers, I'll think about putting this and paying for other platforms to put this on. Because right now SoundCloud is an option, but I'd have to pay, which I'm not even sure how much it is.
Yeah. I mean, eventually we'll set up like a Patreon or something if you guys want to
Yeah,
donate.
SoundCloud Premium here or Pro is €9 a month. Oh wait, no, there's SoundCloud Pro on the normal here. Why is the difference between that?
Did you hear what I
The
said?
only difference is scheduled releases. Okay, we're paying $5.25 a month then.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I did not.
I said eventually we'll get a Patreon set up
Oh yeah.
so that if you guys want to donate,
Mhm.
that'll be available. It's not a requirement. We're not particularly asking. It would just be nice, to help us
If
out.
you'd like to contribute and help the podcast grow and able for us to go on different platforms, we would greatly appreciate the help. For now, though, we don't.
If you want to help in any other way, please join our Discord.
Yeah, our Discord, which the link is
In the description. You don't need to read it. It's fine.
Oh, it'll be in the description. But
Yeah.
I'm going to read it anyway. It's
Okay.
discord.gg/R, lowercase r9, lowercase z5, lowercase s. And make sure you subscribe to our channel, which is called Sure Why Not. And do we have any social media? We don't have any social media. We should probably start a social media.
We shall. I can work
Probably
on that
Twitter.
pretty soon.
Twitter, Instagram.
The Twatter.
I don't use Twitter, so you'll be in charge of Twitter.
I will be in charge of Twitter.
And tweeting out when we're posting a new video and tweeting people to ask us questions. That'd be a cool way to get people on. Tweeting our Discord every once in a while so
Yeah.
people will join it. Different things like that. So definitely keep up to date with all of our advances.
Yeah.
Technological advances.
I mean, if you guys are listening now, then you guys are going to see us hopefully grow and develop, and that'll be
Think about that.
that'll be a fun experience for
that.
you guys. Just
Think
as it will
about
be for us.
Think about when we're the most famous podcast in the world, and you can say, "Yeah, I listened to their episode 2." And hopefully episode 1. So you should definitely go check that out.
Yeah,
People will be like, "Wow, I want to be you."
yeah.
Think about that.
Maybe
Think
we'll
about
make limited edition T-shirts, and it'll be, "Hey, I was there.
Oof.
I was there. Episode 1, episode 2."
Yeah. Maybe we'll make a true fan of, or sure why not? I listen, or sure why not? I listen to them, or some weird line with sure why not there.
Yeah, or it'll be like, "Listen to podcasts?" ? Sure, why
Oh.
not?
Also, quick disclaimer. The other day when I was looking for our podcast, I discovered another podcast called sure why not something, or sure how something very similar.
Yeah, we had no idea.
We had no idea.
We thought we were original. Obviously, we're not.
I actually found a couple.
Oh,
So, but no, the other one's called sure.
sure, not why.
What something something else. But oh shit, it's pretty
Why?
similar.
Sure not.
Yeah, just don't think we're copying you. We actually had no idea. We had this idea a year ago.
Yeah.
And we just decided to really start, and then realized that there's other people with the same name. But yeah, I think that wraps things up for today.
Yeah.
Probably be uploading this on a Monday.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and we'll love to hear from you guys if you join the Discord and leave any comments and feedback. And make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you know when the next episode releases. Do you have anything else to say, Ryan?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. And we'll see you or talk to you guys next time.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.